Aquarius. Welcome. Aquarius do a general. And we're going to get right into it. So, although this is a general for the collective, there may be several messages here for you. There may only be one. But either way, let's get started. So right off the top, I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you may be starting something new. New in possibly like a new place, a new home. But with the Strength card, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Wands, it looks like it's a restart of some type of connection. And this could be with family members or whatever. This is not a connection that's been easy to maintain. But with the Six of Wands here, it is a worthwhile connection. This is a connection where, maybe it was very, very juvenile before, and now it's actually changed and is something that is actually getting to be better. So this feels very much like it's just starting over, but being more mindful of how that's actually looking. Now, when we go into the possible desire, we see the Four of Wands. So some type of commitment, possible of, joining together for the purposes of matrimony. God, that sounds weird. But the Knight of Pentacles, really being able to see that there's value here and being able to work through that. The King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. This is very exciting, and it seems that you are able to really look at how this is unemotionally as well, so not just on an emotional level. And the Three of Pentacles, this is something that, you're happy to work on, or at least there's somebody here to work with things. Now, when we look at the outcome, or the possible outcome, is the Ten of Wands. This is not going to be easy. We see that already with the Strength card. But just because it's not easy, it can be worth it. Temperance, Five of Cups, Ten of Cups. With the Temperance card, this to me is about limiting the flare-ups. So whether this is as you're getting back together with this individual, somebody that is, there might be a lot of anger, just arguments, that type of thing. But with Temperance, we see this as a moderating effect, being more mindful of each other, being able to really sit down, work things through. Because if you love somebody, why would you need to yell at them? Going through that into the Five of Cups, be careful of how this shakes out. You don't really want to create something that you hold on to in a regretful way, especially when it comes to the Ten of Cups. Now, making sure that, you're both working towards the same thing. Everybody makes assumptions based on different things. And so making sure that you are actually working towards the same thing. Now, the Seven of Swords shows up, is what's working for you. So how is that working for you? Well, Ace of Cups, the Judgment card, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands. If somebody's not doing what they should be doing, there may be an issue here, especially when it comes, maybe you think they should be doing one thing when it comes to love, and they think they should be doing something else. Get clear on what that should be. Make sure you enunciate those types of things for them so that they understand exactly what your needs are and what your wants are, and be open to theirs as well. Now, the Ace of Cups and Judgment, this is not new. This is something that's come around before. And once you bring this back around, we see the Nine of Cups. Well, everybody gets on the same page, everybody understands each other, and then this goes forward with the Two of Wands. What you may not see is the Moon card, followed by the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So somebody is sitting in limbo. This limbo is not a bad place for them to be, because they're doing a lot of thinking. They're seeing what you're doing, or maybe you're watching what they're doing, but they're uncertain with the Eight of Swords of how to proceed. The good thing is they are thinking about this, they are trying to figure it out, but there is just uncertainty there. And whoever that uncertainty is with, they need to clarify that and share that with their partner. We have the Four of Pentacles followed by the Lover's card and the World. Now the Four of Pentacles, so this leads somebody to hold back in this relationship. This relationship could be so much more if people knew where they stood in beliefs. And we're not even just talking the major things. This can be minor things as well. You know, maybe you put milk in their coffee every morning and they don't say anything because they love you, when they actually hate milk in their coffee, but they drink it anyway. So, you know, those minor things sometimes, it's like, they don't know me. Anyway, when you stop holding back in this, for some of you, maybe stop holding back. For others of you, you need to give them a little bit of breathing space and hold back. So it's going to depend on the dynamic of that situation. The World card comes out after the Lovers. This is actually a really good thing, because it starts a new chapter. It starts everything happening differently again. So you go from the past into the present, and then you start working on a new chapter together, where it seems like you gain a different perspective. It's almost like being in a relationship when you're, 5 years old versus 15 versus 25. And so you see that difference in how that progresses and how you open up to each other differently and discuss things. So that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.